how fast AI is
It's moving too quick.
is unprecedented.
It's moving too quick.
Way too quick.
Especially with deep fakes and stuff. We're not going to know what the truth is here pretty soon.
The deep fake stuff scares me.
Yeah, it's the AI deep fake stuff. You seen that?
Because the face stuff, pictures, like the ones we saw was Trump getting arrested, we're soon going to get phone calls
I heard about that.
about
You got to be very careful.
Yeah, this is a problem with social media because, of course, we're on it ourselves, but all the AI technology needs is just about a few seconds of your voice, and they can mimic it. And now you'll get phone calls with like your voice calling your mom, and they could say something like, "Hey, I need money" or something, and your parents can easily be duped by it because they think it's you. And you on all social media, it has, it knows your characterism. It knows everything about you, what you scroll through, what your interests are. It knows that you like Nintendo because you follow Nintendo. The algorithms on social media knows exactly what you like because where you stop, it times how long you look at certain things, and when you make videos and what you like to talk about. So it's just going to be very scary in the future.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you're going to have to start having code words with certain people, right? Like when you call, especially our parents, like when we call our parents, they need to say, what's the code word? And you say, okay, like a number or a phrase that's going to, for that week or for that day that they know, so they know it's you. Or say, hey, I'll call you back.
We're going to have a authentication, verification type of thing in the future.
Well, it's going to be crazy. The future's going to be crazy, and you're right. Like with deep fakes, like Putin could be dead, and he's just a fake, deep fake Putin out there, or even same thing for the Chinese guy, or the Korean guy, North Korean guy. I mean, he might be dead, and it's like all deep fake stuff.
So this is a big scare that I have with AI and a bunch of deep fake stuff. See videos of actors and actresses on pornographic things. How do you get that removed? I mean, sure, you can make the attempt, but there's already 1,000 copies of it now on different websites and stuff. Your kid's voice being used for all kinds of social media stuff or phone calls, representation.
Which is weird that's the way it's going, but we're very vulnerable because we allowed to be on social media and have pictures, and our kids at a young age, mainly like middle school, junior high, they all want phones and they all want accounts and they all put stuff on there. I mean, my daughter's in, elementary school, and like her friends have phones, and I'm like, why do you need phones? Like, you guys are gonna be sending texts and like messages about talking trash about your friends or something, and that stuff's out there, it's not, you can't take it back.
Yeah, I mean, I saw an interview that not Chris Tucker, who's the guy from Fox News, Tucker
Carlson,
yeah, with Elon Musk, talking about, as of right now, humanity is the most intelligent species on this planet, but it can shift to AI easily, especially with how fast technology is moving and how fast AI can adapt.
Would that be scary? Yeah.
AI can be the more dominant.
Well, they have the movie Terminator for a reason, right? Skynet, that's coming. It's coming.
That is one of many possibilities.
Which would be crazy, but it's a possibility. Would you agree?
I mean, it's just like Ultron, right? From Marvel.
Yeah, that can happen.
It took them, all 5 seconds of going into the internet and make a conclusion that humanity needs to be eradicated.
And it probably does, because humans suck. We suck as humans, man. We just don't care. We treat each other like trash. Like,
we treat our planet like trash.
Yeah, we're scumbags. We really are. We're greedy. And if we weren't greedy and we were civilized, and this world would be such a better place. It'd be greener. It'd be nicer. Here's something that I heard, and it opened my eyes. Mars. How are they gonna get people to live on Mars?
Are you still considered human if you live on Mars?
Yeah. Why is it only? Yeah. Why wouldn't you be human?
You'd change, you'd adapt to that planet,
You're a different version of human.
because to have the next generation of human or whatever you want to call it living on Mars, they are
Yeah.
unfamiliar with blue skies, unfamiliar
Well, how
with
do you-
consistent oxygen.
How do you get it to
grass,
be like
oceans?
like Earth? How do you get Mars to be? Like,
Terraform it?
boom. That's where I was trying to lead you. So I'm leading the witness to terraforming. So I saw Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah. So I was talking to him, not really, watching YouTube. And he was saying, if we can terraform Mars, if that's the vision of terraforming different planets so we can be intergalactic, why don't we just terraform Earth? And I was like, holy cow, you're right. If you have the sources to terraform other planets, you have the resources to help this planet. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Like,
Blew my mind. Like I was like, oh my God, he's so
He's so
right.
smart.
He's so right.
when you're on a plane, flying in city to city, you're on a plane, you look over the window, you see how beautiful the earth is.
Yeah.
Green forests, rivers, mountains. And then when you get into the city, it looks like a cancer on the earth. All gray cities, no other wildlife except humans and their dirty cars polluting the air. So is humanity a virus on this planet? And is the planet getting sick? Because when you get sick, you have a temperature.
Yeah.
You heat up.
Yep.
Climate change, getting warmer outside, trying to get rid of us. And it's only going to cool down when it finally has humanity at a tolerable level.
Yeah.
I'm going deep, though. I could be totally wrong, by the way, but I'm just having fun with this.
No, I'm on the same boat. I don't know. Humans suck, but we'll see. I don't know if we'll ever get to Mars on our lifetime. And you're right. Would we be considered human? I think we'll know the answer generations down the road, but I'll be long and gone dead.
Well, Mark Kelly, the astronaut,
Yeah.
for living in space
His
for a
brother,
year,
right?
their DNA is different from his
Yeah.
twin brother.
Yeah. From being in space, it changed. Yeah, I saw that.
1 year.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's remarkable. And he came back a little taller because the zero G, right?
Yeah.
The body's adapting. And the gravity on Mars, what is that? Like 2/3 of Earth or something like that?
Do you ever watch some of these YouTubes about astronauts in space, how they do a thing and they fake it? Like they'll be on YouTube. I went down a rabbit hole and just like, oh my God, that's fake. A fake filming where they're like showing like how their hair is, but it's not really moving up. It's like all like, it's almost like they used Aquanet and they had it out and it's just like,
Static. It's not wavy.
it's not wavy.
Didn't the Chinese do something like that?
But they had one that I saw where this guy had a glass of water.
Yeah,
by
it was
accident.
the Chinese.
It's Chinese, yes, and they had a glass of water that was
I'll pull
just
it up.
sitting there.
Keep talking.
But there was really zero G's. That glass would be in the air unless it's magnetic, but the water would not stay in that cup, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's a lot of them where I see that it just looks fake. It just looks fake. And that was just like last night again, going down the rabbit hole that the moon is a base, that it's hollow.
So I'm looking for it.
And I thought that was interesting. And, you know, and supposedly we're sending our first mission to the moon in a long time is coming up here pretty soon. So,
I mean, going back to the moon, that would be interesting because we haven't been there since the 70s. Who's texting me?
why?
Sorry. It's expensive. We're not in a space race.
True. We're not in
What's
space
the
race.
point?
There's no point right now.
Like, it's
the world's not
a lot
over.
of resources to get there.
Oh, yeah.
And what's the investment?
Correct.
We didn't bring back materials to improve our lives. So we're just burning through money just to go to the Earth and go
Yeah.
ooh, ah, and come back.
Well, you would think because of the climate change, people saying, oh, climate change, you got to find something, find another planet or this and that they would be doing something, right? I'm not sure if I'm 100% on the climate change. The only reason why is, you know, these climate change people say that, oh, the ice cap's going to melt, it's going to bring up the sea levels, this and that. The way I would counteract that is then why are the banks lending you money to buy a $30 million home, right there on the beach, if these sea levels are going to rise and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. It is hot. You live in Arizona. It feels like it's hotter, but it's because, you just got through a nice little chill. It's nice and cozy for a while. Now it's getting hot. Like our 90s or even our 80s outside, being on the soccer field, I'm like, man, I'm tired. I want to come home. I want to take a nap. I'm done. Right?
This is the.
Pull it up.
That's one. You see the glass right here with the water.
Yep, the glass with the water. That's the one. You're like idiots. You busted.
Well, I'm not an expert, neither are you, about zero G. Does the water stay there? Okay, in zero G, if there's any motion, it's going to stay in motion until it's disrupted by something. So the water should be kind of moving. Like, how did they get the water to stop in zero G?
Yeah, because they drink water out of pouches, I thought.
Something like that.
I watched a thing that they drink water in like little pouches or tubes. That's an open container.
Looks like an open container.
That's an open container.
Is there... Okay, and then they tip it over. So, is it water? Or is it just like a glue or something? Who's to say that's water?
Yeah, you're right. Who's to say but it looks like water. Oh, there you go. Look, it's a water like pouch thing.
I'm gonna click on this video.
But no, it wouldn't look like that in a glass jar.
Is it?
See, that's like how their water is. What are they doing?
Putting water into something that looks like a magnet?
No. No big deal.
Maybe it is zero G. It's just an experiment in zero gravity.
Doesn't mean they're in space.
No, but zero gravity. So they are clearly floating around. So I don't know. Maybe the internet made a false claim and we believed it.
Well, we can't believe everything on the internet, especially us, because we don't know what we're doing. So
I think we're just easily skeptical when we hear anything about China.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Thanks for watching our clip. If you want to see more clips like this and you like our views, like the show, click here for some more clips. If you want to hear the whole podcast, watch the whole podcast, click here for the whole podcast. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll get back to you. Thank you, and have a great day.